Could you tell me, Henry, what was that about Mrs. Wilcox leaving me Howard's End?
At the finale, Margaret becomes, I think, fully formed. She becomes fully herself. She ends up living a life on her terms.
Will you give us leave?
I cannot.
Why?
We shot that scene on the third day of filming. We did a number of takes, and Hetty at one point came up to me and just said, "No, I'd take the emotion out of it. I don't believe it. It's not about you. It's not about what you feel. Appeal to him." And it was such a great note because, you know, there I was I felt very moved by it because I thought it's such a powerful scene.
Will you forgive her? As you hope to be forgiven? As you actually have been forgiven?
And I think the thing with Margaret in the playing of her is that she's incredibly present. So she exists literally thought by thought. So as an actor, wanting to give each kind of beat its time to land for Mr. Wilcox, but also for the audience. And that does something to you emotionally as an actor, it certainly does. But then I was having to fight the instinct to want to emotionally react to it because she's so smart that she's 10 steps ahead of me as an actor, you know.
You have had a mistress, I forgave you. Helen has a lover, you drive her from the house. I've had enough of your unweeded kindness.
The liberating thing about that, though, is you're jumping into the deep end. And when we finished filming that particular scene, we knew where the story needed to get to. And I think it informed the rest of the choices in the other scenes that were considered to be, you know, less climactic. I think the biggest challenge was understanding that filming would eventually stop. And I might not, for a while, get the opportunity to work with this sort of material or these people for a while. That truly was the hardest thing, I think, to come to terms with. There was an effortlessness in what we did. And I think probably having a hairdo for so long that looked like a poo emoji was probably the biggest challenge to my vanity.